Hi there. So we're going to make our homemade Play-Doh using plain flour. We can get this from the supermarkets or any grocery stores nearby, right? And we're going to use salt. This is a very big pack of salt, but we don't need so much. We just need half a cup of salt. Now, talking about cups and measurements, well, this is a good time for you to introduce measuring quantities to your children, right? So here I have 4 different measuring cups. They come in a set. But all I'm going to use today is the half a cup. I'm not sure whether you can see that. It's actually half a cup. And this is 1 cup. So you're going to use these for measurements. All right. So besides that, we're also going to need some oil. Right? I'm talking about cooking oil. So you don't have to be anything fancy. Something that comes right out of your kitchen. All right. And food coloring. So today I'm just going to demonstrate with a yellow food coloring. Alright, so let's get started. So your kids can definitely help you with this. It'll be fun if they take part in making the Play-Doh themselves. Right, so now let's snip it off. All we're going to use is the 1 cup size, right, measuring cup. We're going to place it in a dish like that, right? I'm going to need 2 cups of plain flour. So I'm going to fill it up twice before I pour it into my dish. Just give it a little shake down there. Right. Add a bit more. Okay. Too much. That's okay. This can get a bit messy, like the way I'm really messing up my table here. But that's the fun, right? So, okay. So the first cup of flour is in. I'm going to add the second cup. Let it get messy so that, it will also teach our children to clean up later. So there you have it. My second cup's going in. And rest this aside. Right, almost there. The second cup goes in. Tap all of that up. Now I can just make a depression in the middle so that I can add my salt. Okay, for salt I just need half a cup of salt. So usually buy a big pack. Today I'm gonna just transfer half a cup of salt. Right, could just simply rest it there. So I fill up so that should be roughly, okay. Filling up this cup is actually half a cup measurement. So that's the good thing about measuring cups. You already get it, the assigned value, right? So you don't have to worry so much. What happens if you don't have measuring cups? Doesn't matter. You can use just a normal cup, like a drinking cup. So if I'm going to take 2 cups of flour, then I'm going to just take about half a cup, just around here, yep, of salt. Yep, I'm going to add it. So it doesn't really matter. We can always adjust and make do with what we have at home. Now for cooking oil, we're going to add 2 tablespoons. Right? So this is a big spoon. And that's the tablespoon. Another goes in. Just nice. Now after this, you gotta work it with your hands. You gotta knead it all together. Alright, make sure they come together as one whole. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Kids, please do this for your daddy and mommy because this is where all the fun is. So I have been mixing that all up. Right, you will see some clumps. I'm not sure if it's quite visible to you from where I am. So now you're going to add the most important ingredient that binds everything together. Water. So you're going to add little bit of water. Just a little. Alright. And make sure now this is the part that gets sticky. So be careful, doesn't matter. Right? Just make sure nothing gets out of your bowl. So this teaches a bit of control, right, to the kids. And you try to mix all that loose flour right, mixture into a nice elastic ball, just like what we see, you know, like the Play-Doh, right? So just try to get it in together. It will take some time. Okay, so now we have already bind all the ingredients, and I've let it to sit for maybe about 5 minutes or so, right? So I've actually divided into 2 portions. One I'll be keeping it plain. The other, I'm going to add my food coloring. Now it can be any food color. It's really up to you, but I recommend using food coloring. Some videos might suggest using crayons or some other kind of dyes, somewhat like paints, no, but these are not safe, just in case the kids start to do some food testing halfway while they're playing. So food coloring is always the best because they are all edible ingredients. Okay, right, so I'm just going to add a bit. It's a new bottle, pretty tight, just a little bit. I already made a depression into one of the balls of dough that I have. Just going to add a little, saw that, yep, and we're going to mix it into a nice vibrant color. It's already changing color, if you could see. Right, so you're going to mix it through until you get the whole ball coated in yellow. Right, so you're going to get your yellow Play-Doh after some work of kneading it in. Alright, so after much kneading, there you have it. I have my yellow colored Play-Doh. I just dusted it with a little bit of flour so that because it was kind of wet from the food dye, because I'm using a liquid food dye. You can always use a powdered one while you're mixing in the initial process. It might just work out fine. Otherwise, feel free to tweak. So you can always add some water if it goes too dry. If it's too sticky, you can add a bit of oil. If it just, you know, doesn't come off the bowl just nice, or you can just dust it with some flour. So there you have it. So these Play-Dohs can be kept in your fridge or freezer. Put in an airtight container. It should be good to go for at least a week or so. Right? So see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay home. Stay safe.